I'm not going to change who I am.
Today marks 99 days until the Iowa caucuses, the first Democratic contest. Despite his strength in the polls, Joe Biden tends not to draw a lot of young people to his campaign events, a problem some of his competitors don't have.
Your opponents, because they're promising so much change, they seem to be igniting the Democratic base that turns out in the primary, younger voters.
The fact of the matter is that if you take a look at who votes in these primaries, overwhelmingly people over the age of 50 who vote in these primaries. I want more young people engaged. I want them voting. But the idea that this is the way in which it's going to change is by just making the most far-reaching assertions you can make. I mean, let's talk about Medicare for all. Do you think there's been any truth in advertising on that? It's going to raise taxes on middle-class people, not just wealthy people.
You're talking about Elizabeth Warren.
Well, I'm not only talking about, even Bernie acknowledges you got to raise taxes.
Elizabeth Warren says she's going to propose a wealth tax. 2 cents on the dollar for every dollar over $50 million. She says that money can be used to improve teacher salaries, provide tuition-free public college, and wipe out student debt.
I don't oppose wealth tax. I oppose changing the whole tax system. The tax I will put on the wealthy will, in fact, cost more than 2% because they're not going to be able to take a capital gain. They're going to pay at 40% like everybody else, 39.8%.
You've said you would repeal all of Trump's tax cuts. But do you mean just for the wealthy or for the middle class too? Because Trump did give the middle class a tax cut.
Well, Trump gave a middle-class tax cut that was negligible. The fact is that what we should be doing is making sure that the wealthy pay their fair share.
So making over how much per year? What's wealthy?
Making over $400,000 a year, those tax cuts will be repealed, and people making between $250,000 and $400,000, their tax rate would increase. But here's the deal. What the middle class people really care about is, can they afford education? Can they afford their health care? I would take the money and I'd pay for the health care proposal I put forward. I'd pay for education. So there's a whole range of things that go directly to affect middle class people.